Hello and welcome everybody to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild with me, Ignorant Northerner. Yes, I'm back on YouTube. Yes, I'm back and we're going to be playing this game. This is going to be a really good one. Couple of things. I've tried to keep away from spoilers for this game. I don't know much about the plot at all, so please don't spoil it in the comments. If I get stuck, please, obviously, hints is useful, but don't spoil it. Just give me a hint, something, a bit of a clue to help me on my way. I know a little bit about the mechanics. I played technically the first hour of this game, actually recorded it, and then realised my recording wasn't correct. So, we're going to start again. So if I'm rushing a bit through it, I wouldn't say I'm not going to rush through it. I will still explain all the stuff that I was explaining and all the things that I saw and how I felt about the game as I do it. But it might be a bit quicker than my original recording, we'll see. Because I know kind of what I'm doing for the first hour now. Anyway, let's stop yapping and begin. New game. Nintendo presents The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
Well, there's Link. I'm assuming, and I don't know this yet, I didn't get that far, that this female voice is probably Zelda. Might not be. But, say, one of the main protagonists of the game is Zelda, so it would seem likely. Right then, into the game. Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. Right, as it worked out earlier, this is sprint, jump, crouch. This is actually attack, but can't tell yet. And there's a few things to do. First thing we need to do, as we sit, there's no other thing in here, is examine this.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
I obviously haven't been told as well how long I've been in this slumber. They haven't mentioned that yet. Like I said, I only got the first hour down. We hadn't really got into the grips of the game. We were still doing the basics. Sheikah Slate, a mysterious tablet with a glowing center. You have never seen this device before, and yet there's something familiar about it. And the chamber opens. We'll collect this chest. Well-worn trousers. These old trousers are threadbare in spots, but they're surprisingly comfortable. The legs are a bit too short though. And this one. Old shirt, this thin shirt made long ago. It's coming apart at the seams, but it's better than nothing. The sleeves are a bit on the short side. Yeah, so what I also said when I first played this is, did somebody leave these clothes here for Link? Were these his original clothes? And if so, has he grown? Or has somebody had him in a boil wash? Because they seem to have shrunk. I don't care how long he's been asleep. He could have grown. I don't know. I don't know when he was put into the slumber yet. So we'll find out. There's nothing really to do down here. I did check it out. There's some boxes you can push. Show you the push mechanics. Don't seem to break them. These I can pick up and I can throw. But they don't seem to do anything. They're just kind of for the mechanics.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
Okay then. Seems like the Sheikah slate is quite important. Actually, no, it is pretty important. It seems to be connected to everything that we do so far. Or it seems to have been so far. Authenticating. Sheikah slate confirmed. Oh, I'll also tell you about the terrible voice acting that I'm going to do. Yeah, I never remember the voices for each of the people because there's so many. Especially female voices. Oh, it's a laugh. So, yeah, that'll be enjoyable for you.
Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
We'll do his best once the lens flare's gone. I like the use of lens flare there, just to kind of almost suggest that Link's eyesight is adjusting to the world. And he's got, I just want to say, he's got very, very blue eyes. Even darker blue than, well, lighter blue than mine. I also was commenting on, like, I mean, it's harder to see here. Or maybe not. Like these orange symbols on the shrines and stuff. The shrine, there's another shrine like this. They remind me of like first Civ temples from Assassin's Creed. If any of you know your Assassin's Creed lore. Climb, my beauty, and welcome to Breath of the Wild. Welcome to Hyrule! The Kingdom of Hyrule. Seen better days, like. And as I discovered in the last episode, that is no ordinary church. It is actually the Temple of Time. I'm not currently 100% sure of which timeline I'm in at the moment. Whether I'm in the adult, the kid Link, or the defeated Link timeline. I'm not sure. We will find out as we go along. But let's not dawdle. I did have a look around first time and I found certain things. Oh, I found this before it told me. It's like a zoom system. But I find that highly suspicious that there's rocks on top of there. Don't know what's going on over there. This seems to be like some kind of camp. Mountain that goes in the sky. That's definitely Death Mountain. For anybody who knows your Zelda. This looks like it's Hyrule Castle. Looks like it's seen better days. And the Temple of Time. Now, I was like, is it a church? I did suggest it could be the Temple of Time on my first hour run. But I wasn't sure. But when I got close to it, it told me it was. So, it's not really a spoiler. We're going to be right next to it in a couple of minutes. So, I don't think I've really... Tree branch. Wooden branches, such as these, are pretty common, but surprisingly well balanced. It doesn't do much damage, but could serve as a weapon in a pinch. And that's exactly what they are. Hylian shroom is a common mushroom found near trees around Hyrule. Eat it to restore half a heart. Let's hope they're magical. Take it, I can't climb that now. Well, I could probably try, but... Yeah, climbing seems to be a thing in this game, I noticed. I know that cooking's a thing in this game. Like I said, I know some of the mechanics. I don't know much about the plot. Or some of the other mechanics, to be fair, so... Change weapon, yes, I know how to do that. So you can change weapons using your D-pad, and yeah, you can select weapons. Obviously, your controls might change depending on what you're using to play the game. Right. There's no need to be on... No, there is. There's a lizard somewhere around here. I found it last time. Is that it?
Link,
Okay, the woman's talking to me again.
head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Okay. So, access the Sheikah slate. You can open your adventure log as well. From out of nowhere, you hear a woman's voice speak to you. She instructs you to head to the marker displayed on the Sheikah slate. The slate is both alien and somehow familiar to you. You find you can access the map by pressing the whichever button. So we've actually got a quest. Now, 1 minute. Yes, there's certain things you have to sneak up on. Hightail lizard. The lizard found throughout Hyrule. It's a bit slow to react at time, but if given a chance to escape, it will dart up quickly. Cook it with monster parts for a speed boosting elixir. And yes, it does dart away. Oh! There was a beetle on there. Right, let's get this mushroom. Mushroom. Another tree branch. You never know when it might be useful. Oh, I found you could, like, roll boulders. I didn't really find it useful yet, as you'll realise. I mean, I suppose it could kill enemies, I don't know. Well, actually, I did kind of try one later. I'll see if I can find the same spot. There seems to be, like, different ways of tactically killing your enemies in this game. Anyway, let's speak to the old man. See what he's got. Oh, well met, stranger. Rather unusual to see another soul in these parts. Who are you? Me? I'll spare you my life story. I'm just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time now. What brings a bright-eyed young man like you to a place like this? Well, I don't know, because I don't even know where we are. Answering a question with a question. That is fair enough. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. Wouldn't surprise me if the Temple of Time's here. What are you pointing at? Oh. That temple there, long ago, it was a site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it sat abandoned in a state of decay. That was the first instinct that I got, that it was the Temple of Time. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. I shall be here for some time. Please let me know if I may be of service. Well, yes, you can, because I'm pretty sure. Baked apple. Direct heat, soften and sweeten this apple. Eat it, restore 3/4 of a heart. I beg your pardon. I do believe that is my baked apple. You can't just go about taking whatever you please. Oh, forgive me. I couldn't resist pulling your leg. Please help yourself. An apple and an open flame make for a succulent treat. It does indeed. Thank you. He does tell me I can take his... Does he tell me I can take his items now? I'm just going to take him. I'm going to save myself some... I also found picking up stones is a good idea. See? Hot-footed... Oh, I didn't read that. Oops. Sorry. Hightail lizard. If I find another hot-footed frog, hot-footed frog, I will tell you what that said. Right, so as I was explaining in the first hour that I played, there's such a thing called Zelda logic. And this Zelda logic, I saw this. And it seemed highly suspicious to have, like, a big circle thing. If you're new to the Legend of Zelda games, there are certain puzzles in this game that are just kind of almost glaringly obvious once you've kind of played enough Zelda games. This is glaringly obviously something. Waha, you found me. You're not a Hestu, but you can see me. I didn't know your kind could see children of the forest. Well, if you run to Hestu, please return him to me. Oh, and my friends are hiding in lots of different places too. Don't be shy about poking your nose into suspicious places. There's also fish. Hyrule Bass, an ordinary fish that can be found all over Hyrule. It can be eaten raw, but cooking it amplifies its healing benefits. You also need to be careful because you can drown. If you run out of stamina in the water, you can drown. Now, there's a sword in the stone here. Unfortunately, it's not the Master Sword. And it's not exactly Excalibur. Rusty Broadsword. This one's fearsome sword. I've seen better days. It can do some damage in the right hand, but it also breaks quickly. Yes, I know I throw weapons. Right. Jump. No, jump. Bass, bass. Yes, got him. If you're wondering why I was being quick there, they can technically dive under the water and you can't get them. Oh, it's Korok. I think he just stays there. So we've our tree branch at the ready. And that's why I knew it was the Temple of Time, because I got close to it, it said Temple of Time. So, with tree branch at the ready, let's go do some exploring. It is an open world after all, we might as well. Well, we'll head to the marker while oh. Did you just go back to sleep? Okay, can we sneak up on him? Go back to sleep. Oh no, he saw me. My tree branch is damaged. Well, I'll use yours. Give me anything? Bokoblin Horn! The severed horn of a Bokoblin, a creature often encountered in the plains of Hyrule. It isn't edible, but it can be tossed into a stew with some critters to make an elixir. Bokoblin Fang, a tooth obtained by a Bokoblin. It's worn down and not very sharp, but it's still pretty hard. Cook it alongside a critter to make an elixir. So, I like the way that, like, when clouds pass, it gets dark. Or if you go behind... Oh, that's cool. And yet, out in the sunlight... Oh, that's quite cool, that's quite cool. Acorn. Often found on the ground near trees, squirrels adore this nut, so you may have competition while foraging. Add one to a meal for a nutty seasoning. Are they squirrels there? Oh, they are. Oh, that's a lizard. Alright. More Hylian shrooms. Well, let's head towards our destination then. Seems to be this way. Another tree branch. What the hell? Oh, chew! Chew, chew! Well, that tree branch broke. Let's get another one out. Choo-choo jelly, a gelatinous substance that came from a choo-choo. It's unstable in this state, but applying a bit of elemental stimulation will change its form. Interesting. Just 1 second. fine. Can you see me? No, you can't. But I better not run, because you might then. Monsters that way. There's monsters to the left of me. Monsters to the right. Here I am. Stuck in the middle with you. Butterfly! Come here. Oh, I can catch butterflies. I was trying to wonder that earlier, but the elves kept flying away from me too quick. Summer-winged butterfly. A butterfly found in the woods and plains of warm regions. Its wings absorb the warmth of the sun. Cook it with monster bites to create an elixir that'll make you feel all warm and fuzzy. Yes, it seems like... So it seems like there seems to be food you can make, and possibly elixirs as well. That was glowing. There's something there. But I can hear bad guys. I can hear monsters. Huh. Right, this is what I'm going to enjoy about the game. Different ways to kill the monsters. Let's try this one first. Yeah! It's a strike! Right, let's, what are you? Hyrule herb. This healthy herb grows abundantly in the plains of Hyrule. Cook it before eating to increase the number of hearts it restores. Friggin' hell. Choo-choos! My tree branch broke. Right, let's go see what these guys had. Hopefully more weapons, because I'm running low. Yep, a Boko Club. A crude bokoblin club made to club a small prey. It's essentially stick, so its durability is low. Can't be any worse than a tree branch. Is that everything? Right, let's duck again. You never know what might come out at me. Oh, these things. Right, I saw these earlier. They seem to be broken. And they have things. Ancient screw. A screw used in ancient machinery. It's made of an unknown material, so no matter how many times it's turned, its threads never seem to show signs of wear. God, if only could have met them for real. So it seems to be that they have things in, which is nice. But in general, I'm kind of worried about them, if that makes sense. Like, they've just got that look that they could come alive at any second and destroy you. Another ancient screw. Excellent. Right, let's try not to deviate from the path here. Right, there's monsters there. Hopefully. Nothing surprises me. I can sneak right up on this guy. Right. So as you might notice, there's a temperature gauge in the corner next to the map. Celsius, you can see a C with like hot and cold. And the little purple wavy line seems to be my stealth mechanics. So the less that line's moving, should be the less chance that this guy has to spot me. Now, he seems to be blocking the way that I need to go if I was to come directly, so someone tells me I would have had to face him anyway. But if we could do a sneaky here. Sneak strike, excellent. One hit. That worked. Boko's shield, a goblin-made shield created by attaching a handle to any flat tree bark picked up off the ground. It's pretty shoddy, so don't expect it to last very long. Raise your shield. So I can raise my shield now, but not when in stealth. Traveller's Sword. A very common sword often kept by travellers to fend off small beasts. It's fairly durable, but a bit unreliable against monsters. Arrows. A bundle of 5 common arrows. The shafts of these arrows were carved from the wood of a sturdy tree. And the goblin horns we know about. Right. That's technically our destination, but these two look like easy pickings if I sneak up. I'll use fast sneak for now, and then I'll slow down when I get close. Nice and gently, don't alert them. We don't want to be fighting two by hand with a tree branch. I just got a feeling it won't go well. These guys seem to have bows. They're archers. Makes sense on top of an hill, I suppose. Sneak strike! Ha ha! Oh, my tree branch broke. I've got another one, don't worry. Oh, he's still alive. No, he's not now. But my tree branch broke again. Now let's change for a Boko club. Boko bow! This basic Bokoblin bow made of wood. It's made by taking any tree branch and just tying strings at even ends, so don't expect much in the way of combat effectiveness. Using the bow, like that. Another Boko bow. Arrows, Bokoblin horn. Now he landed down here somewhere. Arrows. Oh, it looks like they were the target practicing? Guess so, because if I walk around here, there seems to be lots of arrows. The more arrows, the better for me. I'll take the arrows. Right, let's stop dawdling. Let's head to our destination. Yeah, see, if you kind of move fast at butterflies, they seem to move away, so I think just because I was in sneak, the butterfly came up to me, and I was lucky there. In most Zelda games, any Zelda player might know that you usually get something called a bug net, which makes catching bugs a hell of a lot easier. Let's examine this then. Place the Sheikah Slate in the pedestal. I don't know why you're looking around it. It's fairly obvious, Link, where you need to put the Sheikah Slate. Sheikah Tower activated. Please watch for falling rocks. And it's cutscene time. Well, kind of. Right. Towers are growing out of the ground. Lots of towers. In lots of different places, by the looks of it. With some mysterious energy. And as I suspected about this point, well, around the point where it starts distilling, these seem to be... You kind of whip. It seems to be like. It's hard to describe. Again, referring back to a franchise that I like a lot, Assassin's Creed. They seem to be like your synchronization points where you kind of open up the areas of the map. Or at least this one is. They might not all be like that. As you see, it opens up the map of the Great Plateau. regional map extracted. Excellent. No. Ah. Remember.
Try to remember.
Remember what?
You have been asleep for the past 100 years.
So it did tell me. I wasn't paying attention. 100 years?
The beast.
That's a long time.
When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
Oh, that looks like Ganon, not Ganondorf. Like a bad version of Ganon. So again, I'm interested to know which timeline we're in.
You must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
So, I also worked out with this thing, I could mark stuff. So, I noticed these things here. And I marked them last time. All the ones that seem to be on this part of the map anyway. I mean, whoa, don't walk off the edge. Do not walk off the edge. I mean, when I click that, that seems to be like way off the map. It also lets me edit, so I can see how... Wait, yeah, that's way off the map. For now. You can delete your markers there. You could also walk with the Sheikah Slate open, so be very careful you don't walk off the edge. That's another one. So where's the last one? Is it you? Might be you. Yes, right on the other edge of the ridge there. Now, I'm not saying for certain, because there's a temperature gauge, as you can see. That looks like a cold region. What's that? That doesn't look cold, but it looks like it's a in fact, ledge. That's a climbing test in it to practice your climbing skills. I can already tell. 1, 2. Can't see another ledge, but I'm guessing it's hiding around the corner. I hope so. And this one. Oh, there was another one. Where was it? Right here. So there's 4 that we can go to on this map. Whoa! Right, yeah. Also, be careful when dropping off of here. It's very easy to kind of hit the wall and just plummet to your death. But now what? I mean, those look interesting, but the female voice hasn't really told us what to do next.
Ho!
Ho! My, it seems we have quite the enigma here. This tower and the others just like it have erupted across the land, one after another. It is almost as though a long dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were atop the tower? Should I really tell this guy that I'm hearing voices? Whatever. Well, now a voice, you say? And did you happen to recognize his mysterious voice? I think it's Zelda, but no. I see. Well, this is unfortunate. I assume you caught sight of that atrocity enshrouding the castle? That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching. It looks pretty powerful as it is. I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle? Yeah, but I don't think it's a good idea right now. I had a feeling you would say that. Here on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. Convenient. If you were to try and jump off, well, no death could be more certain or more foolish. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story. Yes, I bet it would. Oh, piqued your interest, have I? Yes, I didn't come soaring down here on my own feathery wings, you know. Worry not, I will happily agree to give you my paraglider, but not for nothing. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? Open adventure log. Come, let me show you something. Okay, you seem to know more than you're letting on for an old man that won't tell me his story and I've just been lounging around here. And let's be fair about it. I'm not going to do any spoilers here. But he has a face that looks like somebody I know from another Zelda game. For anybody who has already played Zelda games, I'll give you a clue. King of Red Lions, King of Red Lions, King of Red Lions. He looks like King of Red Lions. Do you see that structure there? The one shining with a strange light? Don't worry, if you've never played a Zelda game, that's not going to give anything away. If you play that specific Zelda game, you'll know exactly what I mean. Do you see that structure there? The one shining with a strange light. It began glowing the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground. Intriguing. And probably not a coincidence. I would think such a place might house some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? Treasure for the paraglider. A fair exchange, I believe. Let's do it then. Ooh. Bokoblins. See, I don't just call them monsters anymore. I know the names. Bokoblins. Although, I can go attack you guys. I can't actually cross there, can I? So, let's go this way. I need to remember I've got a bow now. And a Bokoblin club, so it's probably a bit stronger than my tree branch. I mean, I think I've cleared out the area here, so I think I can run. Without anything killing me. Yeah, it seems to be alright. Is that a lizard? No, it's just a break in the stone. We've got a lake. Well, a pond. That's more of a lake. I'm assuming there's a day and night cycle as well. So, oh yeah. 1300. So there is a day and night cycle. It is there. It does pop up. Maybe hadn't started until I'd done that section. There's chests in the water, but I don't know how to dive underwater. Hint, I kind of know how to get to the chest because I did the first hour. You'll find out in a minute. It all becomes self-explanatory. Ruby, a precious red mine. A precious red gem mined from large ore deposits found throughout Hyrule. Rubies contain the power of fire and have fetched a high price since ancient times. That is something I have actually noticed. In the first hour of this game, I didn't collect 1 rupee. Is there money in this game? Or is it all barter? Could make things interesting. I suppose the world, if what we've been told so far, that the world's been devastated by this evil creature thing over there that's swirling here, which looks, let's be fair, Ganon-ish, then maybe there is no money system. Where, actually, I haven't seen a living person other than this guy. Is there anybody left alive? Anyway, I'm divulging now. Let's head into the shrine. Sheikah Slate confirmed. It's not divulging, he's digressing. Travel gate registered to map. Which makes me think that you can fast travel to these, but we will find out soon enough. Examine. There's going to be obviously there's going to be a fast travel system. I'm guessing the towers are going to have something to do with it. Maybe you can fast travel to the towers, like Assassin's Creed, you know, to your synchronization points. But I don't know why it was said travel map unlocked there, unless maybe you can fast travel to the shrines as well. To you sets foot in the shrine, I am Aman O. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. Magnesis trial. Suspicious, suspicious. A gate we can't open, and a pedestal. Well, let's go to the pedestal first, because it looks like it's something we have to put our Sheikah Slate into. Sheikah Slate authenticated. Distilling ruin. Distilling ruin? The last one gave us a map. I do know enough about this game to know there's powers in this game. Could this be our first power? Or other powers, some people said, like, abilities, powers. Magnesis. Manipulate metallic objects using magnetism. Grab a metallic object using the magnetic energy that pours forth from the Magnesis rune. Objects held in this magnetic snare can be lifted and moved freely. Excellent. So, let's be fair. 2 things are going to happen here. Either I can move the gates. Nope. Or I can move these things. Yep. Oh, don't drop it on yourself, Link. I'm assuming it's a good point. Do I test a theory here? If I drop it on myself, will it kill me? Oh. Didn't quite work out as planned. I probably don't want to test that theory, to be fair. It's probably a bad idea. We'll test it on an enemy. That's the best way to do it. Right. You look like you're movable. Oh, you are. Oh, I can bash things with it. Oh, that's cool. Quite like that. Oh, is that a bad guy? Right, let's test his theory then. Push, 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 push. No, back. Drop. It works! Yes! Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. What did you get me? Ancient spring. This spring used in ancient machinery. It's light and buoyant enough to float on water. And no matter how many times it's compressed, it never loses tension. Excellent. Ah, right. Well, this seems obvious. I don't think the puzzles are going to be overly taxing to begin with. I think they'll be simple enough. Oh. He says There's a chest there. Can I use one of you to... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I can't move you. Oh, no, I can move you. Ah. Well, this looks like the completion of the trial. So do I have to make a platform? That's really not going to work, is it? It's not long enough. What? Oh! Ah, the chest is metal. I can just bring the chest. No, no. To me. Excellent. Oh, that's cool. I bet those chests in the water are metal. I bet those chests in the water are metal. Traveler's bow. A small bow used by travelers for protection. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but can be used to attack foes from a distance. Bet it's better than the Boko one, though. Is there any more chests? I'm assuming not. I would have seen them. They pretty much glow, so... Right then. Hello? Who are you? I won't press that link. That looks like a stasis cube. You have proven to possess the resolve of a true hero. I am Oman O, the creator of this trial. Wasn't very hard. I am a humble monk blessed with the sight of Goddess Hylia and dedicated to helping those to defeat Ganon. It is Ganon then. With your arrival, my duty is now fulfilled. I'm using a male voice. I don't know if it's male, female, I can't tell. In the name of the Goddess Hylia, allow me to bestow this gift upon you. Actually, kind of looks female. Please accept this spirit orb. Almost looks like Granny from Skyward Sword. Well, here's a theory. Sheikah Slate. Sheikah. Spirit Orbs. Shrines and Challenges. Are these the Sheikah? The Sheikah people, maybe? May the goddess smile upon you. Because we normally only meet one Sheikah, and that's... If you know the games, there's a specific Sheikah that you usually meet in the games. I'm not going to tell you the name now, because I'm assuming that they may be in this game. Oh! But you never really meet any of a Sheikah that I remember. It seems you managed to get your hands on the Spirit Orb. Well done. How did you know that, actually? Yeah. Clairvoyance. Oh, or perhaps something similar. As one gets older, it can become more difficult to see what is right before one's own eyes. Doesn't seem to be for you. However, that which was once hidden from view can often be crystal clear. But perhaps that is not true for everyone. Oh no. The appearance of these towers and the awakening of the shrine. It is all connected to that Sheikah slate you carry on your hip there. See, he knows more than he's saying. What do you mean? It has been quite some time since I have seen that Sheikah slate. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. Oh, the Sheikah did inhabit here. So these are the Sheikah people then. They made these temples. I also noticed that like they fade into dust, so did they literally put themselves in stasis for 100 years? And then once it's broken, time reverts and they literally age 100 years. I don't know. The great power of wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again. But the ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it was said. It is interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time, hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across this land. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. I did see them, actually. Bring me the treasures from each of these shrines and I'll give you the paraglider. That wasn't the deal. No, it wasn't. Ah, well, I suppose I changed my mind. I'm sure it won't be a problem for a young go-getter like you. Since I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey the area by looking around from a high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of the tower again? Yeah, I get it. Luckily, I was smart enough to do that, but if not, you would have to climb all the way back to the tower. I admire your eagerness, but allow me to teach you something else before you go. Take a look at the map on your Sheikah slate.
Oh.
See the blue icons? You should recognize the cave from where you walk, and the shrine from you came from, and the tower. Well, no, because I can't actually look at the map, so I didn't recognize them. You can travel instantly to any of those places with the Sheikah slate. Fast travel, knew it. As soon as it said travel map, I knew it. Also, I heard quite some time ago. I do not know if it actually works as such. Well, I'm guessing it does, and I can fast travel back there. Is that it? Is that all you're going to tell me? Alright. Well, first things first then. Yep. That was obvious. Not exactly what I wanted to do. Come here. You go there. You go there. Let's check inside these. Amber, a fossilized resin with a caramel-esque sheen to it, has been valued as an opponent in decorations and crafting since ancient times. Nice. Opal, a valuable ore that gives off a mesmerizing iridescent similar to the inside of a seashell. It contains the power of water. Right. Why is that there? And it says I can pick it up. Also says I can pick that up. There's another lake. No, you are not a lake, are you? You are a mud pit. Oh, there's chests there. Something to pick up. Something to pick up. Oh, there's a rock over here. Maybe that helped. Is that rock attached to a chain? Right, it is. So that's not going to help us. So if you can't, what's the use of it? Ah, I wonder. Is this a Korok thing or a secret? If I drop it here? Yes! Korok! See? Zelda logic. Zelda puzzles. Works every time. Yeah, you found me. Korok seed. Excellent. Bye-bye. Well, that didn't really help me. Ooh, I wonder. God, the stamina bar runs out way too fast. How far can I take you? Like, is it unlimited as long as I don't get attacked? Is it a specific distance? Looks like there's no distance. Although I just dropped it accidentally. I thought there was something behind me, to be fair. I think it's just the mud bubbling. Will this fit? Now that's the next question. No? Maybe? Yep. Yes! Oh, look at the plan comes together. Hi, Korok. Oh! Stupid! Well, he didn't kill me outright, he just took some health off me. Good to know. We know what happens if we go in the mud pits now. Ice arrows, a bundle of 5 ice arrows. Ice arrows break apart impacts, freezing objects in the immediate area. Incredibly effective against hot things. You can change arrows. Excellent. Are you more ice arrows then? No, you are its opposite. Fire arrows, a bundle of 5 arrows. Fire arrows break apart with impact, igniting objects with immediate effect. Incredibly effective against cold things. So we've got something against cold, something against warm. Right. I think this is a good time to head back. Where am I supposed to go? To the tower here. And just get us bearings a second. As we're coming to the end of the episode as well. The first episodes I do are always an hour long. Just to get you into the story and get things moving. If you do half an hour episodes for the start of a story, you could still be in the prologue. Well, you can still be in cutscenes. Some games. Some games' stories start with like 20 minutes of like in-depth talking. Oh, okay. Can I talk to you? Well, you certainly took your time. Did you forget to have to travel instantly? Well, no, I remember, but how long did I? You were incredibly fast. Now then, I want you to join me up here so you could use this as a vantage point to search for shrines. Do you know about how to use a scope? Yes, actually, I worked it out. You can stick pins wherever you want. Right, yes. Well, I actually worked this out. The pins on your map serve as a reference point so your travels. Just stick a pin in anywhere you're interested in. How do you know this? Oh, you don't even have a Sheikah Slayer. Just a few tricks I picked up in my many, many years in the wild. You take my advice, or leave it. Go ahead and take a look if you feel inclined to do so. Well, I do, but you don't have a Sheikah Slayer. Do you have a Sheikah Slayer? You don't seem to have a Sheikah Slayer. So how did you know that? Right, so the next one I want to go to is this one, because it seems to be the closest. But now I have to do the droppy down. Let's get to the bottom of here. We'll call it the end of the episode. No, don't climb, Link. Down. Gently down. We don't have his paraglider yet, which I'm sure would be useful for getting down here. Because he tricked us. He asked for 1 treasure, but actually he wants 3. Actually, I'm going to get to the shrine, I think. That's probably the best bet. And then we'll wrap up the episode. I haven't lost any weapons recently. And we can't go down here, because he said... I just want to have a quick look, actually. He did say it would be literally death if you try it. Could you not technically climb down? Well, I don't know what that noise was, but I don't want to find out. So let's just go to where we're supposed to be going. Use a bit of stamina. Climb here. Climb. Is there anything on top of here? No. Oh! Right, that's not good. No! Go away! Hitting me. Oh, you get back up! Quick, destroy the heads, destroy the heads. Cobbling arm. A skeletal arm that keeps moving even after it's severed from its body. It's kind of gross to strap to your back, but it'll do in a pinch. It's old and fragile. Oh, right. What's this? Bucko spear. A spear haphazardly carved from a large tree branch. It looks like an original intent was for skewering meat and cooking it. But it does have some combat merit as well. I'm not going to pick up the rest of the... In fact, how many weapons can I pick up? I might as well. No, I can only carry any... Right. can always throw them away, but... Ew, I'm using an arm. Uh-oh. Hello? You friendly? Another ancient screw? Can I loot you? Oh no! My worst fear has just come to life. No, get out of there! Get out of there! Can I even hurt this bloody thing? I am doing literally no damage. I think this is best something left alone for now. God, I had a feeling that could happen. Oh God, is he going to get me here? Sprint! Don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me. Oh, good, good, good. J-Beige Shrine. Or Jar-Beige? Jar-Beige? I suppose it depends on your pronunciation. Oh, for Pete's sake. I'll beat you to death with your own arm. Traveller's Sword. I'll have that instead of Bokoblin arm. That's probably better. I'll keep the Bokoblin arm for now. I want the fangs. I'm guessing all materials are useful. Can I... There was a way of throwing. Nope, that's not it. That's it. I'm guessing a Boko club is better than a Boko arm. In general. When it says up, does that mean it's better? I'm now genuinely intrigued by this. Yeah, so that's worse. Ah. You know what? That settles it then. No, no, don't throw the Bokoblin arm. No, not shields. Bye. If they're stronger, then that makes sense, doesn't it? I do want a shield out, actually. Right, so this is Jar-Beige Shrine. I'm gonna leave it here for now. Thank you for watching the first episode. Hope you enjoyed it. This is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Episode 1, with me, Ignorant Norma. Goodbye for now. Goodbye, all.